So let me tell you something, choosings. Their thought was that as long as they fail, you too will also fail. That is why they keep waiting for you to fail. Let me be real with you, choosings. It sounds funny. It sounds funny, but let's just be real. Hey God, it's me, your little boy, King Samson. So the main truth is this, believe me, there are people who have failed in life, who have failed, and they don't want to, they don't just want to build. Failure is not at the end. It's not the end of everything. Failure is a guarantee or a sign, or how will I say it? It's a tools for success. But some people will fail. Instead of them to accept the fact that they have made a mistake, they will do what? They will try to blame others for their what? For their mistake. They will try to make others feel like they are the reason why they fail. And despite of that, apart from that, they will be waiting people around them to fail so that they will become a bunches of failures. Let me tell you two things. There are people out there who have failed, and they believe within themselves, as long as they are not able to do it, you won't be able to do it. As long as they are not able to make it, you won't be able to make it. Let's be real. Let me tell you, there are a lot of brothers, sisters you will meet today. Many of them will just conclude you as a failure because they believe within themselves, me that is so intelligent, me that is so what? That is so educated. I go to school, I study, I learn work, and I'm not able to do it. How can you, who don't even have certificate, who have never attended school, how can you be telling me you will be the one that will break record? But they don't understand the fact that Joseph have never attended school. David have never attended school. Esther was not recorded as a student, but they end up breaking record. So what am I trying to say is this? It's not about whom you are. It's not about what you are. It's not about where you come from. It is about the grace you carry. Because grace of God maketh riches and added no sorrow. So what am I trying to say is these choices? There are a lot of people today around you who are secretly waiting for you to fail simply because they failed. Listen, if you look at the life of Saul, there is something that they will not tell you. Saul was not only waiting for a moment to destroy what? David. Saul failed in life woefully. He just fall like a fallen what? How will I put it? Coconut. If you climb on the coconut tree, you do what? Either you use stick or you decide to climb and do what? And plug it. When it fall, the moment he reach ground, he make boom. The noise is finished. That is how Saul's life was. The moment Saul realized that he had failed his generation, he have disappointed himself, he do what? He keep waiting for David to do what? To fail as he failed. Because the moment he was not able to encounter what? Goliath, then that is the moment he realized that he had failed in life. Because as a king, he's supposed to be the one that will battle with what? With Goliath. But how can this little boy do what? Battle with someone that I'm afraid of? And that's not only that. Israel now start to praise David, saying David killed 10,000, Saul killed 1,000. So David, instead of Saul now to be humble, King Saul to be humble, he starts to wait for David to fail. Because he failed. This is how the life with the world we are living. This is how it is. Some people have failed in life. Some brothers have failed woefully. Instead of them to agree and rise up again, because the Bible says even if we fall 7 times, we will still rise again. So instead of them to do what? To say no to failure, no to stopping, no to quitting, they will prefer to stay there and be waiting the next people around them and be waiting their close friends to fail. So what am I trying to say? There are a lot of people who have fully failed in life, who have fully disappointed themselves, and they are secretly waiting for you to do what? To fail. You may be thinking, some of them will say, hey, how is your business? How is your job? I hope everything is all right. I hope all is well. I hope your job is going good. I hope everything is moving well. I hope there is no obstacle. I hope you are getting it, you are doing it. Because the reason why they are asking you this question is just to figure out if there is a space of failure, if there is a sign of failure, so that you will tell them, oh, I lost my job yesterday, I lost my job yesterday, I lost my job. my master for you. It's just like when I was working in the other place. When I have misunderstanding with them, so I leave the work. When I reach house, some of my friends who were telling me to leave that work, some of them are like telling me, and now that you lost your work, how are you going to leave? How are you going to cook? How are you going to do it? That is why sometimes if you lost your job, if you lost some opportunity, you don't know why God did it. So when I lost that job, I was in a dream. God showed me somewhere to go. So when I get what I get, that is when I realize that it is God that caused that obstacle. It is God that make that obstacles. So what am I trying to say is this: there are a lot of people who have failed, who expect you to fail. That's why I always encourage us choosing. No matter what you lost in life, no matter the opportunity that maybe they prevent you, or maybe someone betrayed you, don't think that all of them are caused by devil. God we are serving, I always say this, God we are serving is a God of what? Mystery. It's a God of what? How will I put it? It's a God who used mistake to do his perfect work. You may be thinking, oh, I love this job. Why do I ought to do it? But at the end, you realize that there is a reason why God allowed that job to go. There is a reason why God said, let my people go. So don't just blame yourself because of the fact that you lost some opportunity, because God knows where he is taking you. You know, when God is about to give you this, when God is about to give you this gift, maybe you are here and that gift is there, and instead of you to go direct and collect it, God will make it. We stress you later so that when you get to that place, you do what you will get. God will prevent, instead of you to go straight, God will make you to go corner, so that when you reach here, you will feel like quitting. But when you turn, everything will be smooth. Because God is a God who give you and never do what? Have mistake in his doing. When God give you something, that's what the Bible says, the blessing of God maketh riches and added no sorrow. So what am I trying to say is this: no matter what the level, no matter what you lost in life, don't just regret. Always say, Father, I know there is a reason for every what mistake. Remain blessed. May God bless you.